Okay, good evening, everyone. This is Carl F. Rose, recording from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Wednesday, June 7th, 2023. And with all the things going on Jamison Williams, I'll say what I say in a minute, but I saw this article here about Hendon Hooker, which is really good news. But let me just say the last thing on Jamison Williams because basically I'm pretty much getting tired of it. Hearing all the suspension and all this stuff, and it's just um, it's getting old. And yeah, he made an infraction. He wasn't aware of it. He probably should have been aware of it, but he was a scapegoat. He was the fall guy, uh, and he was a high profile one for the NFL, so other players can get the message. But if he has a chip on his shoulders, well, then I actually think that's a good thing. Um, if I were him, yeah, I'd have a chip on my shoulder too. And it's up to him now. Everything is on him. He, uh, when the actual preseason games get going, um, he I think he will shine. He will show everybody that he isn't such a bad guy after all, and his talents will come through. And uh, um, so that's that on that. I'm really not going to talk too much anymore about Jamison Williams until preseason games and seeing how he does there because again I'm tired of it. But anyway, let's get to this article. Lions rookie quarterback Hendon Hooker throwing routes for the first time since injury. Um, that that comes as a surprise. Apparently he's ahead of his schedule um, in his progression on his injury. So this is really good news. But I'm not going to read the whole article, but I'm just going to just kind of scroll here, and um, and you can go to the link, and then you can actually listen to the article if you want. But it's from Pride of Detroit, SB Nation. But anyway, yeah, it's after the Lions cleared the field following Tuesday's opening practice, mandatory minicamp, blah blah blah. Anyway, Dave Burkett of the Detroit Free Press caught up with Hooker, and Hooker told him that his progress was way ahead of schedule. Uh, Hooker said he felt real good, uh, missed one ball at the end, um, missed one ball to end it out, but felt good. Uh, and then he just said he put the ball he put the ball where he wanted to, but then he's saying as soon as my feet can match my thought process, that'll even be better. Um, but apparently he still has work to go. I mean, he's still not out of the woods yet, but the fact is that he's recovering at ahead of schedule is really good news. Just in case of the event that you know something terrible happens and Goff can't be around, but I don't really expect Hooker to be seeing any playing time this year. But the timeline for Hooker's recovery remains a bit of mystery, and that's obvious. Um, and um, and it doesn't exactly sound like Hooker expects to be ready to go when training camp comes around. Um, so the fact that he's ahead of schedule that's is good news. Um, uh, and then he goes on. That's very fast. Hooker told Burkett. Burkett. Uh, Especially since other guys with the same injury, they're 9 months before they return. Um, Training camp's just around the corner. Then he's saying, I'm continuing to work my tail off. day to day, mental reps, taking reps behind the quarterbacks, um, and getting my head in the game in my mind until I can actually get out there, which is all really good. I'm ready to compete. Um, and uh, and here's another important thing. He's already made an impression with starter Jared Goff. And Goff said he's the kind of kid who's learning quickly and has been fun to have in the room. And he's been awesome. That's what Goff said. So this is really good. This is really good. Um, uh, Better news than I expected. And let's just hope that his recovery continues to progress at a quick pace, and maybe folks can start talking about Hendon Hooker instead of Jamison Williams. I would like to see more of the Lions channels talk more about Hooker, but I understand there's really not much going on about him. So, but I saw this article and thought I wanted to get this out. So anyway, um, we will talk to you next time. Have a good day.